Okay, are we live again? Right, we are live. Okay, welcome back to live. And today we are going to talk about time management. Uh, Give me 2 minutes. Not 2 minutes, give me 1 minute only. Okay, welcome back. All right. So, as we were doing it before, first thing we are going to see charts. So here, as we have talked about these charts from last 2 days, first topic is about crypto charts, as this is the demand from many people of mine. So, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot to share this. The links to connect with me on different handles is given in the description of the live. You guys can go there, connect with me, and you can follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, follow me on YouTube as well as on Twitter. So we are going to talk about these charts. So as we have discussed in last 2 days, BTC is following these two lines only. This is the resistance, this is the support, and as long as BTC is holding 89,800, this support, this orange line, we are good to go up. And the target of our January is 96,000 to 99,000. That is a target of a BTC. But before that, the very crucial resistance is this white line, which is at 94,000 or 95,000. Yeah, it is around 94,000 something. So whenever BTC closes a daily candle above 94,000, and then it protects that candle with the next day, we are very good to go to 99k. So this is the first chart of BTC. Then we are going to talk about Ethereum. Now, as we have talked about in the last 2 days about Ethereum also, Ethereum was trading below this trend line, but tonight it have just crossed this resistance on 4-hour chart. It is still not enough. What we need to see on closing of Ethereum is that we have to see Ethereum closing above 3160 to 80 level, means around 3200. If Ethereum closes above or around 3200, that is when we are going to see bullish Ethereum, and the target of our January for Ethereum is around 36 to 3700. Now, the third altcoin which we were tracking from last 2 days, that is virtual. It is again in the range. In these, this is the resistance, this is the support, and it is actually in the middle of this range. This is the support it have taken, which is around $1.05, and this is the support from which it is trying to bounce out. And 1.15 is the most crucial resistance for virtuals. Whenever virtual crosses 1.15 on daily, we are going to see it pump. And many people have started talking about AI trend, that AI agents are going to come back to life, and virtual ecosystem is getting traction again. Many people, many coins are going 200 and 300% from last 2-3 days. So virtuals is going to get benefit from that. So keep this coin in radar, because for me, I'm seeing virtuals as it is going to target 1.50 to even $2. That is what I'm targeting. uh, okay. Okay, so this was it. So if you guys haven't seen my video on time management, that is what we are going to talk about in time management, because today my video has been launched, which is time management. And the topic of today's live is secrets of time management, and we are going to talk about that. So if you haven't seen the video, I would recommend you guys to see the video, because you would know actually what time management is in the video. I'm not going to spoil it for you, so you have to watch that video. Now, what I have not been able to talk in the video, because it was making this topic a way bigger topic, that is what I'm going to talk about in this live. So in time management, what we really need to do The people are suffering from distractions. Nowadays, there are so many distractions in the world that people are suffering from uh, scattered thoughts or scattered mind. Whenever they try to do something, like if you are an entrepreneur, if you are trying to start your business, then the first hurdle for you would be to keep your focus onto your business. If you guys see, it has been quite a big thing from last few days that no few days from last few years. Whenever you open your phone, it doesn't matter which social media platform you're opening, you are getting bombardment from notifications of those social media platforms. Like if you open your phone for just a call, if you are like, okay, let me call this person, and you open your phone, you get so many notifications from your social media posts that you get intrigued. Okay, this person have posted, okay, this person have posted. Because what are the notifications? They are hooks. They are mental hooks that lead you to their post, right? So social media, that is why it every social media requires you to enable notifications. And if you really want to manage your time, if you really want to get your focus back, I would recommend you guys to turn off the notifications of every social media platform which you use. Yeah, turn off these notifications, because these notifications are the number one enemy for your focus. Whenever you try to focus, these notifications are your number one enemy in that. Now, after notifications, if notifications are done, now what is your second problem? Second problem is you go to your social media account to do your promoting, right? Why we are going to social media? We want to grow our business, we are going to grow our brand. And whenever we go to social media, there are so many posts which hook us up, right? They hook up us. Like if my topic is, or you can say if my favorite topic is about money, social media is going to show me money videos, right? If someone's favorite topic is cars, social media is showing them cars videos. So this is the algorithm of social media. That is why we are going to promote them. So if you want to promote your brand on social media, then my second recommendation to you guys would be to use platforms which are disconnected from social media, like Zoho, like Facebook Suite, Business Suite. These are the platforms where you don't get notifications, where you don't get your social media feed. And from here, you just post your content, you click on the post, you click on the schedule, and those things are done. So this is your second thing which is going to help you in managing your time and really help you to get your focus back whenever you are trying to scroll through the social media. Now, on the third point, how to spend your day. Now, I'm again asking you guys to watch the video if you haven't seen the video yet, because in the video, the real meaning of time management, I've I've said about this, I've talked about this, that what is a real time management. I'm not going to spoil it you to you guys. You have to watch that video. So now third point, which I was going to talk about, how to spend your time. So for spending your time qualitatively, if you want to spend your time in a very much quality manner, like if you would feel like, okay, I am very much productive with my time, then the secret to do that would be spending your time in three categories. So you have to categorize people around you. This is the first thing which you have to do. You should be able to distinguish between people who are time wasters, who are time builders, or who are your colleague level. What I want to say is, the group of people where you are surrounded with, wherever you are, the group of people which surrounds you, you should be able to categorize them. Like if the group with which you are spending your time with, is it helping me grow? You have to categorize these people. If some people are helping you to grow, they are giving you advice constantly, you can do this, you should do this, you should do this, then you categorize them in one category. This is the number one category. Then there are second people who are struggling with you, who are on your level. They are also talking to you. This is the group where we spend are most of the day, but I would recommend you to divide it up. I will tell you how. But first thing, you have to be able to distinguish between these groups. So second group will be colleague level group, where you are in the same boat. These are the kind of people who are on your kind of level. They are doing different things, but you are kind of same, on the same structure. They are running their family according to you, or they are talking about their businesses as you are talking to them, and they are giving you advice, you are giving them advice. So you can say, you can gauge their intelligence level, and these are the people who are like colleague level. These people are your colleagues. Then there is a third type of group, which many of you may not have, and many of you would have in abundance, and that is time wasters, or uh, you can say, yeah, I would say time wasters. I would not be able to say time wasters, but this is the group where you feel very entertaining, where you feel like time is just passing by, and you feel very, very good after spending time with them. So why I named this group as time spenders or time wasters is because this is the group where we feel like we are the authority. Now, these are the people who would be asking you for advice. These are the people who would be asking you about how they can work, or how they can grow in their business, how they can grow in their life. This is the type of group which you should be able to categorize. Okay, the stream's current bitrate or net. Okay, not an issue. So this is what you have to understand, because if you categorize these three types, if you are able to categorize these three types, then you are very, very ahead of your time. Because if you are mature enough to categorize the people, that is when you will be actually using your time in correct manner. How? Let's say you stay awake in one day for 15 hours. All right, you stay awake for 15 hours. Now in these 15 hours, let's say you waste your time, or you spend your time away on your business, or on scrolling the social media. Means I'm going to talk about in three patterns. Like, first pattern would be very productive people, right? Now you stay awake 15 hours a day, and out of those 15 hours you are giving 10 hours or maybe 12 to 13 hours to your business. You are growing, you are in a grinding mode. Right now, for these type of people, that first group, where the guys are your kind of mentors, where the guys have authority over you, now that is the type of group where you should be able to spend some of your time. And the percentage of time I would ask you to, means if they are super busy, if they are on a very high level, like if you have your net worth over 100,000 k, or you are around million or less than 1 million, and your mentors or these authority people have like hundreds of millions of dollars, then I would suggest you spend only 5 to 10 minutes under their guidance, or in contrast, or you can say in touch with them. I would suggest you, if you can, you should be able to meet them daily if you can. But if you cannot meet them, you should be on the call for 5 to 10 minutes at least. That is what I would suggest you, because you are already in a grinding mode, and you are focusing all of your time on your business. Now, for the second type of people, I'm categorizing us. All right. So I'm talking about us in the journal. Now, the second type of people are where we are working. Like, this is the type where we stand, like we are working, and we are also enjoying our time, and we are also trying to build our lives, but we are not taking any pressure on anything. We are not in such pressure that, all right, I have to build my life. We are not in the grinding phase. We are not the type 1 people. We are type 2, where we are grinding according to according to our need, or according to our boundaries, according to our limits, but we are not burning out. On type 1, people are burning out because they are giving 10 hours or maybe 12 hours or maybe 13 to 14 hours to their business. They are on the verge of burnout. But type 2 people, they are not on the verge of burnout. They are taking it easy, they are taking it slow. All right, if it's happening, okay. If it is not happening, it is okay. So these are the type 2 people. So for these people, that number one category of mentors, that type 1, the people who have authority, you guys should be able to spend about 30 minutes to 2 hours to those type of people, to your authority type of level of people. Why? Because you guys have the time, you're not burning out, you're not grinding for your business, and you guys should be in contact with those people who have authority over you, who you think that they are better than me in any area of life or in any area of business. You think they are better people than you, and you are striving to to be like them or either beat them. Then you should be able to spend some of your time, maybe 1 or 2 hours or 3 hours with them or in their guidance. So this is the type 2 people. Now the type 3 people, which are time wasters or time spenders, the people who come in this category would be the students or the children or the people who don't know what they are going to do in their lives. Means these are the wanderers. They are like, all right, maybe I would do this, maybe I would not do this, all right, life would go on. So these are the type of people who are looking like ambitionless, right? You can understand this. If you're spending more than 3 to 4 hours on social media, you guys are time wasters. Why? Because you don't have a ambition in the business level, in the monetary level. Now, I'm not going to say that you guys are totally hopeless, and I'm not going to say such kind of thing, because in this time spenders or time wasters list, there are going to be people who live in their homes. They can be housewives. Those people can be the nannies or caretakers, right? You guys have the free time. So if you guys are there where people see you as ambitionless type of person, that you don't have any ambition because you are either focusing on your house or someone else's house, you are not going to the monetary side that I have to make this much money, I have to run my own business. You are not going on that side. So that is why when you are not on that side, so people see you as ambitionless. And when you are in type 3 category, where you are spending more than 4 hours to 5 hours on social media, now that is when you have to spend around 3 to 4 hours under the authority type people, because those are the people who will help you more in your life. Those are the people who will either ignite your fire, who will either motivate you to do something with your life, or who will either give you the guidance according to your work, whatever you are doing. Maybe you are a cook, maybe you're a very good cook, but you are doing cooking in the home only. Maybe you have only 1 or 2 clients in the cooking business. You are not going into the restaurants or the hotels. Maybe you're that kind of person. Maybe you are just a student, and you know that you have to first study and then you are going to go look for a job. But if you are in this third type, then my advice would you be my advice would be for you is to spend your time with the authority type of people for more than 3 to 4 hours every single day. Yeah, you should be able to spend 3 to 4 hours on the authority level of people. And if you are somehow in a golden category where you are type 3 people, where you are type 3 person, you are kind of ambitionless, or you are a student, and somehow by God's grace or by luck you are in the presence of a multi-millionaire person, where the person have tens of millions in dollars or hundreds of millions in dollars. You have hit the jackpot. And I would not suggest you to spend more than 3 or 4 hours like I was suggesting before. I would not say that you should spend 3 or 4 hours with that person, but I would suggest you to keep this in your mind, and you should utilize that time to keep that contact alive. Because if somehow you knew the person before, and somehow he got the wealth, or if you have come into the contact with this multi-millionaire person through your parents, through your friends of friends, or anyhow any means necessary, by any means, if you have come into contact with a multi-millionaire, you should shadow that person. I would suggest this. You should try to shadow that person. And if that person says to you that no, you cannot shadow me, you should not be around me, I have to do work and something, means he that person brushes you off, then you should try to keep that contact alive for you, and you should not spend more than 10 to 20 minutes uh, in the presence of that person. But I would suggest you to keep doing that. Means I would suggest you to try to keep that person with you, in the contact of you, because that person is valuable. You cannot put a price tag on that person. That person can help you in so many ways you cannot even understand. Even if that person can't help you or don't help you with the monetary value, if that person don't loan you money, if that person don't tell you anything, but maybe that person can hook you up with a connection with a person who can help you in your life. So don't lose that connection. So this was the first part for type 1 to 3 type of people, the authority level. Now the second part, which is colleague level. Now if you are in the type 1, which is a grinding person, which is a grinding type who is spending more than 10 to 12 hours on his business, then I would say that you should spend 3 to 4 hours, around 3 to 4 hours in your colleagues touch. Now if you are in a business, then I would suggest you spend 3 to 4 hours in uh, researching your enemies, or you can say competitors. All right, you should spend 3 to 4 hours analyzing your competitors websites, and if you can, meet with your competitors, because many times in the history itself, there have been many proofs that even on 90% cases, your competitors or your enemies, so to speak, in the business sense, your enemies or competitors becomes your allies. So this is the thing which happens, and in the history it have happened to many people. So you spend 3 to 4 hours in analyzing those or keeping in contact with those colleagues, the colleagues where we are sharing our struggles together. You make them your colleagues, and then these two type of people, means these colleagues are going to help you, or these two type of persons can help each other in moving up. This person can give you advice, you can go here, and you will give you advice, give that person advice, and he will also go there. So this is the type, or this is the right utilization of time which you can do. The second type of person, the grinding mode people, you are going to spend 3 to 4 hours analyzing your enemies or competitors, or trying to build colleagues. All right, not in just your company. I'm talking about the people outside of your company, not just, so to speak, colleagues of your company. I'm speaking about colleagues of other companies. So create some friends, create some colleagueship, or comradeship. Sorry, as we say, in communist they say coma. I'm forgetting the word. It is comrade. It is comrade or something like that. Okay, forget the word. I forgot the word. So okay, forget it. But you understand this colleague type of thing. You have to make some colleagues, and you have to spend 3 to 4 hours with the colleagues of other companies, of your competitors or your enemies, whatever you want to say them. But you should spend 3 to 4 hours analyzing them, and giving them advice and taking advice from them. Right? You should spend some time with them. So this is the utilization for type 1 person. Now type 2 people who are living on their life, they are trying to balance their lives, they are trying to balance their business and job lives, as well as their health life, as they are enjoying their time. So we are going to talk about this, but before that, this is a time for my promotion. My self promotion. So I'm a consultant, I'm a business consultant, as well as I have done some marketing gigs. I was in Google, have done a job in Google in the marketing team. I was creating some ads, but I have shifted from there to consultant level. Now I'm a consultant. I'm not a certified financial planner, even in my country or in any other country. So any advice which I'm going to give you regarding money or your business, it is not a financial advice. You guys can always, or are always free to check that or run that advice with your financial planner or legal entity, whatever you want to say or whatever you want to see. You can check that advice with it. But I have helped people in making money. I have helped more than 100 people, I guess, in making money, and not just like a little amount of money. I have helped people in making hundreds of thousands of dollars. People have made money by taking my advices. And my consultation, it is not like I email you. My consultation is always on videos. First, I ask you about yourself, what you are doing, what is your life right now, what is your business, and then I consult you, right? And it is not a free consultation. I, I charge for my consultation, and my consultation is not very lengthy, but my advices are totally sound and totally actionable. If you take act, if you do act, if you take action, if you do execution, if you do act on my advices, you will make money. So this was my promotion time. And if anyone is any of one of you, if you are watching this live and you want to connect me, you can connect me on the description. In the description I've given links. You can connect me on Instagram, you can connect with me on Facebook, you can connect with me on Twitter, as well as you can connect with me on Telegram if you want that. So I've given the links in the description of the video on this live. You can go there and click on the link and you can connect with me on any platform. So this was my promotion time. It's done. My promotion is done. So if again, I am a business consultant and I'm a very good one. I don't have to speak it again and again, but you can see it in my eyes. You can see it in my voice. I am very good. Okay, so my promotion is done. Now we're going to talk about the second type. So on the second type, where people are enjoying their lives, people are building their lives together. So in this type, at first I said you should spend around 1 to 2 hours or maybe 3 hours with authority type. Now on this colleague level, I'm going to suggest, because you are already spending enough time with your colleague level people, you are maybe spending 7 to 8 hours on your colleagues level, right? Because you are enjoying your life too, right? You are enjoying your life, you are trying to grow your business, but you're not as hastily doing this, or you are not grinding as much as type 1. Then I would suggest you reduce the time you are spending with your colleagues, because in my experience you are spending around 5 to 8 hours with your colleagues right now. And what I would suggest you reduce that time to 3 hours maximum. 3 hours are enough for you, because you are already taking life in a enjoying mode. You are already like, all right, everything is going fine, I don't have to work too much hard, I don't have to burn out. And I wouldn't be like, all right, I have to fill up, or I have to reach this target, I have to reach this goal. Yeah, right. You are not doing everything in extreme manners. You are not burning yourself out, or to the extent of burning out. You're not doing things like that. So I would suggest that you reduce your time with your colleagues, because in this type of people, you are already spending enough or more than enough time with your colleagues. You already have friends in your company, and you already have friends outside of your company, so you are already spending 7 to 8 hours, maybe more than 8 hours, with your colleagues in each single day. So I would suggest you to reduce that time, and keep that time to 3 to 4 hours for maximum 3 to 4 hours with that. And that extra time, I would suggest you to invest that time in yourself. You either read books, you either watch uh, courses of other people, you either reduce this time and increase your authority type of people. If you have some people who are very happy with you, who are very comfortable with you, and you think, yeah, that you can spend more time with them, with those authority type of people, then I would suggest you to take your time, reduce from this colleague level to authority level, increase there, right? So reduce colleague level time and increase authority level time, if you can do that. And if you can't do that, then I would suggest you spend this time, this increased time, to reading. You focus this time on reading, you focus this time in either doing a hobby for yourself, creating a new skill, maybe learning a guitar, learning piano, maybe learning calligraphy, maybe learning dancing. Maybe you spend this time in creating codes or learning how to code, or you spend this time in watching courses. Maybe you spend this time in personality development. Maybe you spend this time in public speaking. I mean, you reduce this colleague level time and put it in somewhere else, but productive somewhere else. Now the third type, now in third type, which is which I said before, that these are ambitionless kind of people, who can be students, who can be housewives, who can be people who spend their times in their homes, who don't know what they have to do with their lives. Now for these type of people, they are already spending this time, their time on social media, and they are spending the rest of their lives, rest of their day, on or speaking with each other. They have a lot of colleague level people. They have a lot of friendships. These type of people spend their time talking to each other, and they spend, sometimes I have seen people where they are spending around 4 to 5 hours single day, every single day they are talking 4 to 5 hours to one person, right? They're spending 4 to 5 hours in speaking to one person only. Now you can guess how much free time they have in their lives, because for them, they don't know how or what to do. If they know what to do, then they don't know how to do it. So that is why I said to these type of people, this third type of people, to spend 3 to 4 hours on the authority type, if they are able to do that. Now on the colleague level, where they have so many friendships, I would suggest you guys to reduce this time to only 1 hour, because you are already spending a lot of time on social media. You cut that time, and if you want to spend time, if you want to speak to someone, I would suggest you cut your time on social media and give that time to that person to whom you want to talk. That is the suggestion for the second type, or the second level, which is colleague level. Now we are going to talk about the third level, which was the people who are kind of ambitionless and kind of people. Because so in this whole live, we have talked about authority type, which is the type 1 people, which are already grinding, always grinding their lives out. So that was type 1 people, and we talked about how much time these type of people should spend with their own type, or maybe better than this type of people. Then we talked about colleague level type, where the people are building their lives, but they are also enjoying their lives. They are not in a rush to build anything. They are not in a rush to do anything. And this is where 90% of population is. This is where 90% of population is. They are doing their jobs, they are building their businesses, but they are not in a rush. They are not competing with anything. They are not in a race where they have to meet their goals by end of the week, end of the day, end of the month. They are not in a race. So this is the type, which is the second type also, and we talked about how much time the people should spend with these type of people. Then the third type, which I talked about, ambitionless people, or the people who don't know how to do something or what to do in their lives. Now this is the type which is already a third type, and this is the type where you have to spend your time. If you are a type 1 person where you are grinding your life, then you should spend at least 1 hour or 30 minutes to or with the third type people, the ambitionless type of people, the people which can be your friends of friends, where you see that this person is not doing good, maybe this person is not worth my time, but I would suggest you to spend at least 30 to 1 hour, 30 minutes to 1 hour with that type of people. You spend that time to guide them. Now if you say your all of your friends are very you can say intelligent, all of your friends, all of your surroundings, the people you surround with, or the people you have coercion with, or the community you have is very intelligent, everyone is like you, everyone is grinding, everyone is uh, running in a race, everyone is trying to build something out of their lives, Everyone is trying to be a personal brand. Now, for you, I would suggest, if you don't have connection, or if you don't have access to these type of people, you should try to teach children. You can always go to a poor community and you can always try to teach children there. Now, what you're going to teach? You guys should teach children about lives, about setting goals, about running a business, about managing their money, about managing their time. You can talk about anything because you are already very much successful in comparison to those people. So if you cannot find anyone who is in third type, who is ambitionless kind of person, then you can teach children. Now for the second type of people, and you should spend 30 minutes to 1 hour for type 1, which is always training. Now for second type of people, where they are not in a rush, they are building their lives, but they are enjoying their time too, they are enjoying their lives too. Now for the second time, I would suggest you guys to spend around 1 to 2 hours in this fashion for these type of people, the ambitionless kind of people, where I am sure like 90% of you would have some friends, or would have friends of friends, who are kind of ambitionless, who are not doing anything, and you are like, yeah, maybe that person have some potential, man, that person have some potential, but he is not actually using it. Maybe he doesn't know how to use it, or maybe he doesn't care about it, right? You should spend some time in uh, guiding those people, because you have that type of people in your life. But even if you don't have any kind of person, any that kind of person, if you don't have any person of that kind, of that ambitionless kind, then again my suggestion would be to teach children. Now you can teach your own children, you can teach the children of your neighbors, your relatives, your community, or of other countries, or of poor communities in your country. So how much time you should spend? Now for you people, because you have enough time, you are not rushing anything, you can always make plans with your spouses, with your families, to teach people, to teach children of other communities, to teach children of your relatives. And you should spend around 1 to 2 hours in teaching those kind of people, because those are the next generation. And we are building all these businesses, we are building all of our lives, we are building all of our personal brands. Why? We are building all of these things so that the next um yeah, I have a word for Hindi but I don't have the word for generation in English. So next generation is the only thing. So the next generation can enjoy the things which we are creating. The next generation can build up on our foundation, whatever we are creating right now. So you should spend around 1 to 2 hours in teaching these people. Now for the third type of people, which are already ambitionless kind of people, now you guys should limit yourself to only 30 minutes with your own kind. If you see someone who is spending 4 to 5 hours on social media, and you are already spending 4 to 5 hours on social media, he's chatty, you're chatty, you should communicate, you should less communicate with them, you should communicate less with them. You shouldn't be talking to them, you shouldn't be going on around with them, and you should reduce your time with those type of people, and you should increase your time in building your own skill. Maybe you read some books, maybe you build your own skills, maybe you build your own hobbies, maybe you learn to dance, maybe you learn to speak, and maybe you learn to try to start a business. All right, maybe you try learn to start a YouTube channel, to build your own brand. So you reduce your time from wasting your time to utilizing your time. So in this live, I have talked about every single type of people. We can be generally categorized in three types according to the lives we are trying to build. We are time wasters, we are builders, and we are uh, action takers, but not on first type. So We are three kind of people, where we have always grinding, where we have colleague type of, and where we have ambitionless type of people. So we are three kind of people, and we spend our time with these type of people. And this is how you spend your time. Now this is why I was not able to speak in the video so much. And this, all of this content which I've just talked about, this is the type of content which you're not going to see anywhere on the internet, and you are not definitely going to see this content on my videos also. That is why I've started these lives, because the advice I'm going to give you guys right now on this live is totally priceless, and maybe I'm not going to make it videos on this. So this is how you should spend your time every single day. And if you follow this advice, if you spend your time with these three types every single day, you will feel, in maybe in 1 week, you will feel like you are spending your time more productively and more wisely than you were before. And how to manage your time every single day, that is, for that you have to watch the video. As I've said this before, you have to watch this video. So you watch my video, and then you know how you can be more effective with your time. So this was the topic. So we covered crypto markets, and we covered time management, how to spend time uh, effectively and wisely and productively for you every single day. So this is it for today. So now I'm here to have some questions or answer some questions if there is anyone. So if any one of you have any questions regarding today's topic, you can ask me. And if any one of you wants to connect with me, again, I'm going to say this in the description. You have the links. You can connect with me on Facebook. You can connect with me on Instagram. You can connect with me on Twitter, and as well as on Telegram. So I'm here, and I'm here to answer your question if you have any. Okay, maybe today, today we are not going to get any comment. Maybe. So I guess today this topic has been a very tough one. Today this topic was very heavy, yeah, and not everybody is going to follow this advice, but this advice can definitely improve the quality of life. Definitely, definitely. This live, if any one of you have seen, this advice is going to change the quality of your life for better. So this is it for today, I guess, and I'm going to spend here next 2 minutes to wait. While waiting for someone, if someone have any question, you can ask me right now. And after 2 minutes, we are going to switch out, and I will see you guys in next live. So again, last few minutes, if anyone have any question. Okay, so no comment for today. It's all right. It's all right. So this was it for today. We talked about time management. We talked about how to spend your time wisely, more productively, and increase the quality of life. So this is it for today. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like this video if you can, and share this channel or subscribe to this channel, and share this channel to your friends and colleagues and whoever you find that would need these type of advices for their businesses, for their lives. And again, you guys can connect with me if you have a business and you want some consultation, you can use some consultation, you can connect with me. And I am a business consultant, as I've said this before. So this is it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day and night wherever you are in the country or in the world. Thank you for watching. Peace out.